sweet angels, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. Just doing a quick intro. I'm gonna rewind back in time for you guys to see me bringing my furniture together in my apartment, doing a little homeware haul that's vintage and thrifted, and then I'm gonna do a really fun DIY that I've been planning on doing for a long time and show you guys how I did it. I know you've seen bits and pieces of my apartment already, but I wanted to do like the process behind it because I think you guys like watching these. So I'm doing a little apartment makeover. I'll keep doing more of these if you guys want to see like if there's any other crafts and stuff I end up doing for my apartment, but I hope you guys enjoy this one. A big thank you to Article for partnering with me on today's video and really just helping me get my space together big time. But yeah, hope you enjoy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you. And let's travel back in time. Oh my god, that was crazy. I've super glued these all back on here. And now I'm gonna glue on here. I'm a little stressed, but it's gonna be good. I have cleared out this entire room pretty much, so I can just reorganize everything. I put just everything in the kitchen for now, so I can just start fresh, see where things are gonna look best. It's gonna be a lot of boxes probably, and I'm excited, it's coming. I'm gonna have a couch. It's gonna be interesting getting the couch up these stairs, but for your viewing pleasure, you get to find out for the rest of my life. You know, nothing else. I will not. So I had to call a couch doctor to come break apart the base of this couch because it won't fit in my apartment up the stairs, which is really unfortunate. They're downstairs. They're, oh my god, that was crazy. It's deep, it's nice. It's deep and nice. Oh my god, I have a couch. Not think that this is gonna make it up here. The thing is, you need a big couch so you can just lay out on it, but then it doesn't fit through your tiny hallways. But that was amazing. They just took it apart and put it back together and it looks perfect. Like literally looks exactly the same. That's crazy. Okay, and then I took to rearranging. I know I asked you guys what to do, but I tried to try out both ways of putting the table by the window or over on the other side where I had the original one. I just felt like the furniture fit best having it how I originally did. But big thank you to Article for sponsoring today's video. They've made it so easy to make my home come together, and I'm so happy to be working with them. They have high quality furniture at a really good price, and seriously, everything I got was so well made. I am just actually amazed. I've never seen such nice furniture. It's super easy to shop online. They're doing contactless delivery right now to make sure everyone stays safe. Overall, it was just a really easy process working with them, and they ship to almost anywhere in the US and Canada for a flat rate of $49. and free shipping if you spend over $999. I picked out this beautiful table. I love working at this table. I really wanted something big so I could just spread out. The chairs I picked out have been super comfy to sit on. I love this big layered rug I did, and a sideboard for storage and to hold my TV, and this couch. I just can't get over this couch. It's my favorite thing ever. It's so comfy. Check them out if you're in the market for some nice, high quality, super well made furniture. Okay, I'm getting some vitamin D in by sitting in front of my window as the sun's going down. But, okay, I've gotten some fun homeware things that I wanted to add into this, some vintage pieces that I've either found online or when I went upstate. I picked up some items at this cool little shop that literally gave everything to me for $1. And I found some of the coolest stuff I've found. So let me show you. First, I added these in that I found on Object Limited, and I'm really excited. I got this mirror that I would like to put in my hallway when you're about to walk down the stairs. I thought this would be a cute little like entranceway mirror. It's super cute and tiny, and the flowers are fun. I'm definitely trying to add like more color into my pieces. And then I wanted to try making my own mosaic coffee table. And that proved to just be like maybe a project I do later in life when I have like a garage or like a backyard to do crafts in one day, hopefully. But this I saw and I was really drawn to it. It's like a little mosaic photo frame and it's so beautiful. I had these sitting because I like them both so much that I'm like trying to find the perfect place to put them so they get as much optimal viewing by me as possible. So I'm trying to find a good place to put them. Let me show you the homeware, the glassware, the stuff I picked up at this shop. It was really cute. I kind of went to town. Okay, first I got these new mugs. I love a low mug. They are my favorite types of mug. Blue and white is also my favorite possible, I think. And they came with little saucers for each $1. This little watermelon. I'm gonna put this in my bathroom because it seems like a fun little piece to have in there. This vase. So precious. A little green checkered print and the top comes off. I'm not sure if we'll put anything in this yet or just leave it as a cute little decorative vase. These two little shell bowls. I think I'll definitely use these in my kitchen for like olives or dips. Next, okay, I have these in green. I found them again and I broke one of my green ones. I think I put that in a video a few months ago, so I was like, let's replace one of them, and then I just got two. I found this little wine glass. I love drinking wine out of teensy little glasses like this. I think it's the cutest thing ever. My friend was making fun of me, rightfully so, because she was like, anytime you're at Jenny's house, you're like drinking wine out of shot glasses, and that's a true fact about me, but I think it's really cute and they're my favorite kind. I also found them in bigger at a thrift store later in the day. So added those on. Found this guy. This was also at a separate thrift store, but I just thought it was a unique looking little water glass. That first store I mentioned, aren't these so cute? The little berry cakes. Hey, these definitely feel really old. They got this for my bathroom. Like a meeting of old friends. Summer and I come to the seashore again. Might be a little corny, but I thought it would just be like a cute little thing on the wall in my bathroom. Cutting board, I think I'm just gonna leave this out on my wooden butcher block table. I found this little kitchen towel, also $1, blue, with little hearts on it. Come on, people. This, which you probably already saw in a video that I had to add into my what I eat in a day, but this is like this terrazzo print-esque bowl, and hands down this might be one of my all-time favorite thrift finds. It's so beautiful. I can't believe she only made me pay her $1 for this. Like, I actually am concerned. Okay, this was from the 70s, I remember now. She said this is from the 50s. This is from the 70s. It's kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. I think it'll be cute somewhere. Just like a little plant stand to put a plant on. But I thought that the design was really cool. She gave this to me for $10. And then later in the day, I got these two books. One's a Matisse and one's Picasso. They were just some nice prints. Have like as a coffee table book. I always like looking through art books like this when you're chilling. Okay, so that's some homeware I picked up lately. Just thought I'd show you. Okay, so I'm finally gonna get to this. I'm so excited to make this DIY. This all started because I've had this and I use this as a table rest for years, but it's actually just like a vintage tile that I found in a thrift store. And then I sparked an idea a few months ago and I decided to double tape it to the wall. It worked. Then my brain went to, what if I found more tiles and I taped them to the wall? Oh, cool. So I ordered these tiles off of Etsy, and I'm going to do a line, just a line backdrop around my kitchen with double-sided tape so that they'll come off when I move. So I'm gonna show you how I did that, and I will link any materials down below. But this is the most exciting project I've had in mind for my kitchen. Okay, so I have super glue, double-sided tape, and I bought these vintage tiles off of Etsy. They're really beautiful. Each of the blue little circles is a little bit different. I like how rustic they look. I just think they're really beautiful. I think I got 26 of them for maybe like $48, which I think is, yeah, not that bad. I then just laid them all out so I could do one task at a time. So laid them out face down. Then I cut 4 about an inch pieces to lay out on every corner of each tile. Okay, so since these tiles are a little bit dirty on the back and like grainy, for some reason they wouldn't hold the double-sided tape, which wasn't a huge issue. I decided to super glue one side to the back of the tile. So you want to put super glue on the side that's already exposed. So then when you go to put it on the wall, you'll just remove the back-sided tape off of it and then stick it onto the wall with the adhesive from the double-sided tape, if that makes sense. So I just laid them out. This took a while. I put on a movie in the background and just kind of hung out, had some hard kombucha. And then I let them dry overnight because I didn't want the super glue to get on the wall at all. So I just wanted to play it safe there. Okay, so in the morning, I just cleared off my table and then I measured the halfway point in between the top of my wall and the bottom so that it would be centered on the wall. And then I measured from the tiles that I already had up, which was about 6 centimeters in between each tile. So I just kind of repeated that process, tried to make sure they were as straight as possible and even as possible, and removed the backside of the tape and just stuck them up, pressed them on to make sure that they were stable, and they were, and it was pretty easy. Okay, on this big chunk, I was gonna do 2 rows of 3 and have 6 tiles filling that up, but it felt like a lot, so I decided to just do 3 in kind of like a nice checkered pattern. I'm not sure if I'll keep it this way. I have yet to decide, but I think it looks pretty good.